Alrighty. Let's see. Hi. I'm just going to get the music. See if I can. If not, I'm just gonna start right away. I'm live. Hello. Okay. I think we're just gonna do it without music today. So good morning, good morning. I am going to have to back this up so you can all see me. Apologies for all of the delays this morning. Make sure you can all see me okay. Okay. So let's get into it. We'll see. I don't want to delay this anymore. So everybody find a comfortable seat with me. Happy Friday. We've made it through another week of this fun quarantine stuff, and I cannot wait for everything to be back to normal so you guys can get back to the gym with Megan, Trev, and Thea. Okay, so let's all find a comfortable seat. For me, that's crisscross, but for you, it can be whatever feels good with your body. So the first thing that I like to do before we start every practice is take some really, really good breaths. These breaths are going to release any sort of tension or stress or whatever you are holding right now. I want to start our day off by releasing those things. So like I said, finding a comfortable seat. You can have your hands on your knees. You can have your hands to heart center. You can have your palms facing up. Whatever you feel is good for your body today. So we're going to start and we're going to do an inhale through our nose for 4 seconds. So inhale and exhale, sigh it all out. Inhale one more time. Exhale, sigh it all out. So whatever you are thinking about, whatever may be bothering you, just try and leave that outside of your yoga space this morning. And another thing that I like to do besides breathing to release any sort of tension we're holding is to set an intention for yourself. So let's all close our eyes. You bring your hands to heart center, or your hands to even in between your eyebrows and between your third eye. And I would like you to set an intention for yourself today. This intention can be anything that you feel that you need. You don't have to share it with me. You don't have to share it with anybody. It can just be something like being here now. It can be something like focusing on your breathing. It can be something like not letting your thoughts impact your practice today. Whatever that is, set that intention for yourself. And as we move through the poses today, try and remember that intention. So we're going to take one more inhale here. And exhale, sigh it all out. Now we're really going to start opening up our body, our side body, our shoulders, our neck, our spine. We're going to open every single thing up today. We're going to start with arm reaches. So I'm going to turn this way so I don't hit anything. Start with your hands down on the ground, and we're going to reach all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. 1 last time. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. moving into opening up our side bodies. Inhale, reach both of those arms up. Exhale, drop your left arm down to the ground and bring that right arm all the way over. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, try and stretch a little bit further. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your arms back up to center. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right arm down, bring that left arm over. Remembering your breath here. Inhale. Exhale, try and reach a little bit further. Two more times, arms up, inhale. Exhale, left arm down, right arm reaches over. One inhale and exhale here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right arm down, left arm over. I don't know about you guys, but that feels so good on my left shoulder right now. Inhale, back up to center. Hands down to heart center. Exhale. Still working on opening up our side body. We're moving into full twists. Because if you think about it, throughout the day, we're not fully moving our body unless we're doing a workout or we're being mindful and intentional of moving our body in these ways. We're often very sedentary, sitting at a desk, unless you're a coach like Trevor. So we are going to move into our side body twists. So you can take your left hand, place it on your right knee, bring your right arm behind you, look over that right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, try and twist a little bit deeper. One more inhale. And exhale, back to center. Inhale. Exhale, take your right hand on your left knee, your left arm behind you. Look over that left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. One more time as you exhale. Try and go a little bit deeper. Inhale, back to center. Let's roll those shoulders out. Let's release some tension in our neck and our shoulders. A lot of the tension can cause, tension from tech neck, from sitting at a computer, or from just stress in general. We hold it all right here. So let's take a few minutes to roll our neck out. So whichever direction feels good to you, you can start doing that at whatever pace you feel like you need. I think slower the better. And then as we move through this practice and your body warms up for the day, you can move it a little bit faster. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. So whatever direction you are moving your neck in and your head in first, let's do the opposite direction. Okay, one more inhale. Exhale, sigh it all out. Now let's release our shoulders a little bit. Let's bring your shoulders up to your ears and release them down your back nice and slow. Let's do this about 5 times, and let's have our breathing follow the motion. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Loosey-goosey, get our bodies nice and ready for the day. Okay, let's find our tabletop. Make sure that you guys can see me. I'll move this down just a little bit. Okay. Finding tabletop. Making sure that your shoulders are stacked over your wrists and making sure that your hips are stacked over your knees. Very important. Also, keeping that core engaged, keeping that belly active. Here, moving into cat and cow, this is going to open up our backs a little bit, our lower backs, our upper backs. So as we inhale, you're going to drop your belly. This way is just better. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, bring that belly up, round your spine, suck your belly button in. This is cat pose. Inhale, cow pose, lift your gaze, drop your belly. Exhale, cat pose, round that spine. Inhale, cow pose, drop that belly, lift that gaze. Exhale, cat, round that spine, bring your belly in, engage your core. One more time, inhale, cow, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat. Turn this way. From here, finding a nice rest in child's pose for 2 breaths. So push your bum back, knees should be apart, toes should be touching. Bring yourself all the way down to the mat. Your forehead should be touching the mat. And here we're going to take 2 cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. On your next inhale, find yourself back to tabletop, engaging that core, keeping your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. We're moving into leg and arm extensions, are also known as bird dog. So we're going to be engaging our core, keeping it nice and tight, and making sure that we are pressing down into the palms of our hands and pressing down on the pads of our fingers to really keep our body engaged. Starting with lifting your right arm, look forward, reach forward, engage that core. When you feel ready, lift up your back left leg. Keep that foot flexed. Taking 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release everything down. Find that neutral spine again in tabletop, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So bring that left arm up, forward, look forward, reach forward. Bring that right back leg up. Flex that foot, keep your core engaged. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, release everything back down. Doing this one more time, but we're going to be adding a little bit something in to get our core really activated for today. So again, let's lift our right arm up, look forward, reach forward, lift that back left leg up, flex that foot. Inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to tuck our elbow to our knee. Then reach it right back out. Inhale, and exhale one more time. Inhale. Exhale, release everything back down. Same thing on the other side. Lift that left arm forward, look forward, reach forward, and that back right leg, flex that foot, engage that core. Inhale. As we exhale, tuck your elbow to your knee. Inhale, back out. Exhale, tuck your elbow to your knee. Inhale back out. Exhale, release everything back down. Getting that core nice and ready for today. Woo! Okay, moving into our high push-up or plank pose, whichever you'd like to call it. Again, making sure your shoulders are stacked above your wrists. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more inhale, and on our exhale, we're going to push back, downward dog. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, we really want to get our hamstrings used to this pose. So if you want to walk it out, bending one knee, then the other knee, do that a couple times. We're going to take 4 breaths here. Inhaling through our nose, exhaling through our mouth, walking out our dog. You can even shake your tail a little bit, whatever feels good for you. One more breath, inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to glide forward back into plank or high push-up. And again, inhaling for 2 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, push back, downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, glide forward, high plank. Exhale, inhale, exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, glide forward, look forward, step. Actually, we're not going to step yet. We'll do one more time. Inhale, and exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, that right foot up to the sky. Exhale, step it forward in between your hands, low lunge. Inhale, rise up. Ooh, my balance is off a little bit this morning. Crescent lunge. And then lower back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up one more time. Exhale down. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Step back, high plank, push back, downward facing dog. One breath here, inhale, exhale. Inhale that left foot all the way up. Exhale, step it forward, in between those hands. Rise up, crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale, drop that right knee down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back down. Bring your hands down. Step back to high plank or push up. Push back, downward facing dog. Breathing here for 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Inhale, we're going to walk our hands to the back of our mat to our feet. We're going to give our body a nice forward fold. So in forward fold, gotta make sure you can see me. In forward fold, it's totally okay to bend your knees, whatever feels good for your body. So we are going to try essentially to touch your toes. If you cannot, that is totally fine. Bend those knees and fully bring your head down. The crown of your head should be facing the floor. And you can hold on to your elbows. Give yourself a nice little stretch here. Rock from side to side. Really loosen up our hammies, our shoulders. Inhale, we're going to find a flat back. So inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. From here, reach your arms all the way up. Come all the way up to standing. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, sigh it out. And find your mountain pose. Last week I talked about the importance of this pose. It's really like a power pose. It's supposed to help you feel ready for the day, like you can take anything on. And it's also a very active pose. As simple as it may look or seem, you really want to be engaging all of the muscles in your body. So when you find mountain, your feet should be about hips width distance apart, hands by your sides. And if you don't feel like there's any sort of engagement in your legs or your belly or your back, you got to do a little bit more work. So something that's helpful is if you lean forward a little bit, you can feel all those muscles in your legs start to engage and warm up. And then with your shoulders and your back, you want to have everything down and back. You don't want it hunched up by your shoulders. Everything down and back. Engage your legs, engage your shoulders, engage your hands, and engage that belly. Keep that tight. So we're going to inhale again here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Moving into tree pose, we're going to work on our balance a little bit. So you want to put all of your weight into your left foot as we lift your right foot up. So again, there are two different things that you can do with tree pose. You can either have your foot facing the ball of your foot touching your ankle or the lower part of your shin, or you can bring it up to your thigh. So we're going to put all the weight in our our left leg. Bring that right foot up. And we're going to work on a little balance. Really engage that leg. Push it in. Push your right foot into your left leg. And you can see I'm a little bit wobbly. It's okay to fall out. I fall out of this. But again, one thing that's super helpful is if you find one thing ahead of you that does not move, an object, whatever it is, that's your drishti, that's your point of focus. So find that one thing. See, I'm not looking. Let's take 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And as you exhale, slowly and mindfully step out of that pose. Again, finding mountain. Let's find our balance again. And the same thing on the other side. Put all of your weight into your right leg, right foot, and lift that left leg up, whether you place it on your ankle, bottom of your shin, or the inside of your right thigh. Today, I'm going to do that. Okay. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale, finding my drishti. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly and mindfully step out of this pose. Find your mountain pose. Reach those arms all the way up over your head. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward, lean forward, fold forward, everything back down. It's okay, again, to bend your knees here. Just want to really work on stretching our bodies, opening up our bodies. It takes time for your body to get used to these movements if you haven't done them very often. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, moving into chair pose. So we'll reach those arms up, all the way up, and sit. Drop your bottom down to chair pose. So here it's important, we don't want to be arching our backs, sticking our bums out. We want to have our core engaged, everything lined up, spine straight down. So arms up like you're going to sit in a chair. That's why it's called chair pose. Here we're really firing up our quads, again, engaging our body, getting our body ready for the day. Take 2 more breaths here, inhale. And if you can, on your exhale, you can drop it a little bit lower. 1 more breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale, fold forward. Let everything go back down to the mat. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, sit in chair pose. 2 breaths here again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And on your exhale, drop everything back down, fold forward. On our inhale, we are going to reach our arms forward, walk our hands forward to the front of our mat, so we are in high push-up again. Sorry, you can't see me. There we go. Okay, from here, slowly lower yourself down to the mat, all the way down, belly on the mat. Inhale. You can do upward facing dog or cobra, which is right here. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale one more time, up. Exhale, release everything back down to the mat. Inhale, find your tabletop, push yourself up to your tabletop. And then exhale, back down to child's pose. Child's pose is one of my favorite poses. If at any point during any yoga class you feel like you need a breath, you feel like you need a break, just push yourself back down into child's pose. Get your thoughts together, whatever it is, get your feelings together. Sometimes we cry in yoga, sometimes everything's let loose in yoga. So from child's pose, we are going to move into doing a couple of yoga poses on our back to really open up our hips. So from child's pose, you can push up to tabletop, and then from tabletop, finding a comfortable seat, putting your legs out in front of you, and slowly lowering down to the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your right leg, lift it up, flex that foot, roll it out for a minute, and then bend it over your left leg. Moving into reclined pigeon. Here we're working on opening up our bottoms and our hips. So if this feels good for you, this is a good enough stretch for you, then that's totally fine. Take 2 deep breaths here. If you need a little bit more, lift that left leg up, grab the back of your thigh and pull towards you to stretch that a little bit further. Again, taking 2 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Release everything back down, right foot back down. Bring that left foot up, stretch it out forward, roll your foot out, keep it flexed, bring it over your right leg. If this stretch is good for you, feels good for you, keep that foot flexed. If you need a little bit more intensity, lift that right leg up, grab the back of your thigh, pull it in, breathe. 2 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, release everything back down. From here, bring your knees into your chest, hug your knees, Roll it out a little bit. Give your back a nice little massage, your lower back on the floor. From there, we're going to turn both of our legs to the right side. So bring both of your knees to the right side. Look over that left shoulder. A nice side body stretch. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your knees back to center. Again, hug them. Give them a nice little roll out of the back. And then bring both of your legs to the left-hand side. Look over your right shoulder. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lastly, we're going to be moving into Shavasana. So this is whatever pose feels comfortable for you for the next 3 minutes. Find whatever pose that is. Some people like to use blocks to bring their hips out. Some people don't use blocks at all. Some people just lay flat. Totally fine for you. Or if you want, you can sit in a seated position and just focus on your breath. Whatever feels good for you is what I want you to do. I normally would have music on, but I will have it for next week. So for the next 3 minutes, just take some deep breaths, focus on your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And this is a time to really hone in on how your body is feeling. Every part of your body, your head, your neck, your shoulders. Do a body scan. See how your body's feeling for today. And also just focus on breathing and being here in the moment, okay? I will check in 3 minutes. slowly start to bring awareness back to your body. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Taking a deep breath in, sighing it all out. Inhaling one more time. Exhale, sigh it all out again. Since I can't see you guys, I don't know who's laying versus who's sitting, but when you feel ready, find yourself again in a comfortable seat. So for some people that may be sitting on your knees. Some people, for me at least, it's most comfortable sitting crisscross. I just want to thank you guys for showing up for yourself today, for coming and moving your body with me, for getting your body ready for the day, for doing something different, for stepping outside of your comfort zone if you're just used to strictly lifting. You know, moving our bodies in different ways is so important in general, but also really focusing on our breathing can completely shift your mindset for the day. So I hope that the breathing that we did today and the movements that we did today really helped you tune in and connect with your body, because that is exactly what I'm aiming to do with my students. So again, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for showing up today. And what I like to do together is to, again, bring our hands to heart center, and let's all take a really, really, really deep breath in, cleansing breath in. Exhale, sigh it all out. The light in my heart honors the same light in your heart. I bow to you all and I say, Namaste. Thank you for showing up today, AF Tribe. I'm sorry about the initial technological difficulties that we had this morning, but I hope that the class made up for it, and I hope you're all feeling great. So yeah, happy Friday. We made it through another week. If you have any requests or you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can even post it in the group, on the bottom of the thread, in the comments, whatever, or you can reach out to me individually, whatever you feel most comfortable with. But yeah, I will see you guys next week, and I hope you have a great weekend. It's supposed to be beautiful tomorrow, so take advantage. Or I don't know if it's tomorrow or Sunday. One of the days is supposed to be really nice, so take advantage of it if you can. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day.